Yes, sir. I believe we are. What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. We are here with a live play-by-play. We got the Sixers taking on the best team in the West. Hey, the best team in the NBA so far through 50-plus games. Before we get into it, make sure you smash that like button. 14 people in the building already. James Harden, we'll talk about him throughout the game. Can't so much pregame because your boy getting on here exactly when the game is about to start. But we'll talk halftime and all that stuff because with the trades going around the NBA, it's pretty much Harden or bust. The Kings deal, out of here. CJ McCollum somehow, you know, leaves the Blazers and goes to the Pelicans. We're going to talk about some things, but let's get into it. Cue the intro.
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking Sixers in the Bird Gang, that's I like. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, you know we showing up and we gon' fight. You see we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we screaming fly, Eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah.
What is going on? Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Philly Trez, Alamus TV in the building, Eagles Uncensored, Kristen, Carlos, Scott, Troy, Nom Burgers, Backyard Bird Podcast, Walter, Philly fans. Hey, this should be a good one. The Sixers are 1.5-point favorites, right? We are the home team taking on the best team in the NBA, and we're 1-point favorites. We're going to see what the Suns, who are on a back-to-back, let's keep it a buck. They are on a back-to-back. We can't really get our game going off back-to-backs. That's not saying the Suns can't do it. So we're going to see how they, play us. But let me know in the chat right now if you believe the Sixers will acquire Harden by 4 o'clock on Thursday. I just don't see how Daryl Morey can sit here and watch a CJ, a Kings deal go. The Pacers are moving. I think if Harden and
Great
Simmons
protection.
wasn't being talked about in a package, Daryl Morey would have pulled the trigger on something or would have kept his eye open. We definitely got to see, but let me know your thoughts. Give me your gut reaction, yes or no. By Thursday, we will have Harden. Or by Thursday, Ben Simmons will still be sitting on the bench talking about, I still can't play. Let me know. Dylan, what's going on? A Philly fan said, Mike, what's good? Isn't this Tuesday? Yes, sir. Listen, I normally can't stream on Tuesdays because it was the Suns game, right? Because we're playing the best team in the NBA, and I want to watch this game, the whole game with you guys. I moved what I normally do on Tuesdays over. Plus, I will be live with DJ Eastwood after this game. I think Greg Melly will be on there too. We'll be on his channel. We'll see. Katie, what's going on? Walter, appreciate you for tuning in. Troy said, let's get Harden. Michael said, James Harden, please. Philly Tress said, we not going to get him. 58 said, Sixers got to make that Harden move tomorrow. Facts. Katie said, hit that like button on your way in, everybody. Katie's a big on the side that Ben Simmons will be here after the trade deadline. We will see how that turns out. Again, the starter lineup for the Sixers: Embiid, Tobias Harris, Matisse Thybulle, Seth Curry, and one Tyrese Maxey. Katie said Ben Simmons will be back on the floor. She's not even saying back, not back, but not getting traded. She's talking about he will be playing. That is something I'm going to have to see to believe, to be honest with you. That's crazy in my point of view from everything I've seen go on thus far. Backyard Word Podcast says something is going to be popping, Harden or whatever. Walter said if we don't get Harden or something big by Thursday, then I just don't know. I hear you. King Devin Sports in the building. What's up with you? Jimmy J said Morey screwed up. It's only if Harden's not here. 2 days. Countdown commence. Here we go, though. We got the best team in the NBA, the front runners in the West, taking on the Sixers. And for some reason, look where I'm pointing. 7 p.m. Eastern start, even though it's always a little late. 1.5 favorites. Here we go. Ayton, Embiid to tip off. and it's going to go to Ayton. Here comes CP3 bringing the ball up. He's going to kick to Booker. Booker guarded by Matisse Thybulle. Booker, fade away over Matisse, short off the front rim. Here comes Maxey, pushing the ball up the floor. He's going to set up the offense around an MB screen. Maxey all the way to the rim, lays it up too hard off the glass. Here comes Book, kicks it over to Bridges. Oh my goodness, for three. That won't fall as well. It's going to go out of bounds off the top of the backboard. Sixers basketball. Mikal Bridges, a very nice piece to this championship caliber team that the Suns have. I wonder who drafted him. Here we go. Maxey around the screen, kicks it back to Embiid. Top of the key. He'll pull from the free throw line. That won't go. Can't get the shooter's touch. Couple bounces on the rim. Here comes CP3, kicks the Book. Book, high post. You back to the basket against Matisse. He's going to drive, kick. Bridges around the screen. He's going to be in the paint. Fade away, 1 foot, no good. Ayton try to get the tip, won't work. Here comes Harris. Harris kicking over to Curry. Curry on the wing trying to set up Embiid. He does. Embiid back to the basket. Double team. Thought about it. Turn around, fade away for Embiid. Short. He's 0 for 2 to start this game. It's been almost 2 minutes and no score. CP3 gets the easy layup. Joel Embiid backs up for Ayton, and no one, I repeat, nobody is there to stop CP3. 2 points, first 2 of the night for the Suns. Maxey at the logo, watching Curry dodge through traffic. Curry back to Embiid. Embiid finds Curry, goes around the screen, kicks. Harris pulls, no hesitation, 3, no good. Embiid, rebound, and we're going to get an off-ball foul. Embiid with a push. Embiid gets called for the push. Philly Tress says Simmons not playing killed the trade value. I hear you on that one. Raphael, what's going on? Bradham Jones, what's up? CP3 on the wing, kicks over to Bridges. Bridges back to CP3. At the elbow, thought about it, kicks to Booker, wide open in the corner, knocks down the 3 ball, and it's a 5-0 start. Sixers haven't even got on a board. Sixers 0 from 4 from the field. Suns 2 of 5. Almost gets the steal with Crowder. Curry for 3. That won't fall, in and out. Rebounded by the Suns. Here comes Book. Book kicking. Crowder for 3. No good, no foul call. He hits the ground. Embiid running the break. Curry, corner 3. No good as well. The Sixers are 0 for 6. First 6 shots of the night against the best team in the NBA. Crowder thought about the 3, gets it back. He'll pull it this time. That won't fall. Rebounded by Curry. Can we get a bucket? Maxey, top of the key, working on the wing. Goes around Embiid. Maxey driving, floats it up, and he can't get the bucket either. Soft touch, can't get down. CP3 brings the ball up. The Sixers are now 0 for 7. Elbow. Chris Paul gonna lob it up to Ayton. No good. Embiid with the defense. Joel running the floor. Coast to coast. Kicks to Harris. Harris. Finally, the Sixers are on the board. It took 3.5 minutes. Or 2.5. It took 3.5 minutes. 3.5 minutes. Sixers finally score. Booker gonna lob it up to Ayton. Ayton, one-on-one, kicks it back out. Bridges trying to reset with 7 on the shot clock. Booker pulls up a deep 3. That won't fall. Here we go. Maxey crossing half court. 3-point ball game. Around the pick, Maxey kicks. Harris driving, loses the ball. Butter fingers for Tobias Harris. I can't complain. He's the only one scoring for the Sixers at this moment. My goodness. You come out against the best team in the NBA at home. I want to see you show the world that, you can compete. Here we go. It's early. CP3 kicks the Bridges. He goes all the way, lays it up high off the glass. Good over Maxey. Mikal Bridges gets his first bucket of the night against his former team. Maxey sets it up for Harris. Harris got the smaller defender. CP3 on him. Back to the basket. Turns around. Too little. 2-hand slam. Tobias Harris using gravity Just sees CP3 on him, sees how small he is. CP3 don't want no smoke. Chris gonna lob it up for Ayton, no good. Booker gets the rebound. He puts up a 3, and that is good. Devin Booker now 2 for 2 from the 3-point line, and they got a 6-point lead. Here comes Embiid, top of the key, working. Thought about backdoor to Matisse, don't do it. Now Maxey gonna go around the screen, floats it up in the paint, no good either. Embiid with the hustle rebound, fouled. Embiid will shoot 2 free throws. That's as easy as 2 buckets. Katie said, dang, I'm not liking the sound of this start. Facts. Raphael said, let's go Sixers. Dylan said, Ben Simmons is trying to do what a lot of professional basketball players do and sit until he forces a trade. He still went about it a lot different than any other one. Troy laughing. Jimmy J said, Morey told Thibault and Seth, whoever plays worth is getting traded. Jitters. Asia Robinson in the building, channel member. Appreciate you for being up in here. We got to start dropping the link in the description. I keep forgetting. MB, first free throw was good. Second one is about to be up. Shot up, and it is good. Embiid gets 2, and now it's a 4-point ball game. Booker to bring the ball up. 7 minutes and 5 seconds left of the first quarter. Booker setting up the play, kicks it over to Bridges. He gets it right back. Booker, 10 seconds on the shot clock. He'll pull for 3. No good. Rebounded by Maxey. Maxey looking to push the pace. Tyrese Thibault in the game, and he gets pushed down. Harris, one-on-one with CP3 again. Back to the basket, picks up the dribble, has to find Embiid. Embiid, 7 on the shot clock, puts up a fadeaway, count the bucket. Embiid gets his first field goal of the night. CP3 bringing the ball up. Horrible start for the Sixers, but a 2-point ball game. CP3, fadeaway, no good. Curry with the rebound. He's looking to go up. CP3 with the behind-the-back steal. Curry never heard him coming. Booker around the screen. Booker trying to do that 2-man game with Ayton. Elbow jump shot, wide open. Count the bucket. Booker got 8. Booker got the same amount of points as the Sixers do. 4-point ball game, 6 minutes left for the first already. Maxey, top of the key, kicks it over to Embiid. Embiid, high post, looking, trying to get it to somebody, draws a foul, no call. He thought it was a foul call, pulled up, no good. Ayton running the break, and Curry's going to draw the foul. No and one. It was on the floor. He tried to get the and one. Stop it. Knock it off. Walter said, man, it looks like we're playing too hard this very early in the game. Sheesh. I hear you. Brian said, wake up, Sixers. I'm with you. Philly Jackson said, much needed dub tonight. Yeah, look, 2 days away from the trade deadline. Get a win against the best team in the NBA just shows you how close, how ready some of these players on the roster is to take that next level, and the next level is not allowing the trade deadline to go by with nothing. Our bench is not good enough. Furkan Korkmaz is not good enough. Shake, these guys ain't good enough. They're just not. Got to do something, Daryl. Fire Run says, go for Suns are the best. Shout out to Suns Nation that is in here. I have no problem with you. I like your team. I actually was rooting for you guys in the championship last year against the Milwaukee Bucks. Carlos said this game could be a finals preview. Hey, I'm with it. Daniel Tong, let's go MB. You already know the deal. Ron Silva in the building. Appreciate you. He said, what's poppin', y'all? We about to get this dub. Violence repping Phoenix Nation over there. J.A. said, Philly, let's go now. 105 in the chat, 44 likes. If you haven't hit the like button, hit it. It's free. It's easy. It don't cost a thing. And it does bring more people in the stream, whether you're Sixer Nation, Suns Nation, NBA Nation. We got some things to talk about, whether it's the game or just how we feel about the game or the game inside the game, which is the trade deadline this week. Troy said, I heard the Celtics might give Schroeder up for free. I mean, Schroeder ruined him. Could have signed an $80 million deal with the Lakers, end up getting $5 million with the Celtics. Here we go. Allen Iverson in the building, attending for the game. Let's give this man a standing ovation. AI in the game, while trying to watch the young AI and Tyrese Maxey. Hasn't started well, but you know what I mean? It is what it is. It is what it is. 4-point ball game. 5 minutes and 43 seconds left for the first. Booker has been a problem for the Sixers. 8 points for Booker. 4 points for the rest of the Suns. 8 points for Booker. 4 points for the rest of the Suns. He's averaging 25.5. Remember, Joel Embiid leads the league. Joel Embiid leads the league in points per game. Let's talk about an MVP type run. Philly Tress says Allen Iverson looked fried like me. Hey, I ain't mad at the game. Katie said, hit that like button on your way in. Let's go, let's go. It's free, it's easy, don't cost a thing. The more the merrier. Crowder going to inbound the ball to Ayton. Top of the key. Ayton looking for Booker. He finds him. Booker kicks. Bridges 3, and that is buckets. Mikal Bridges for 3, and now we got ourselves a 6-point ball game. Maxey walking it up slowly. Kicks it over to Harris. Harris on the wing, working, kicks it over to MB. We got ourselves a foul. Ayton's going to be called with the off-ball foul on Embiid. Embiid just too strong. Too strong. Philly Sports Talk Podcast is what's good, chat. Let's go Sixers and the Villanova Wildcats today. Get the dub. Here we go. Curry, top of the key, kicks to Maxey. Maxey gives it right back. They're going to give it to the MVP, Joel. One-on-one with Ayton. Step back, mid-range, count the bucket. Joel Embiid getting busy for the Sixers. He got 6. Here it goes. CP3 bringing the ball down, working against Maxey. He kicks it over to Booker. Booker in the paint, blocked by Matisse. Ayton trying to play volleyball, loses it out of bounds. It's going to stay Sixers basketball, or it's going to be Sixers basketball. Let's go. Let's go. Matisse Thybulle with the block from behind. Booker was looking for a foul, it looks like, but here we go. Maxey going to kick it over to Embiid. Embiid one-on-one with Ayton. Double team creeping. Now they decide to bring it. Embiid fouled while shooting. He will shoot 2 free throws. An acrobatic shot almost made by Joel Embiid. Let's get it. Collins K85 said, go Sixers. You already know the deal. Suns will win. I bet then 2E on them. Hey, that's your bread. Mike said, go Philadelphia. Carlos said, I'm from Brazil, but let's go Sixers. Love the energy. 58 Fresh said, D-Book goes off on the Sixers every time they play us. I hear that. Desmo the Great said, we need this dub. US said, Embiid is better talent than AI. I agree 100%. Embiid going to be the best thing that ever hit the Sixers when it's all said and done. Embiid. Free throw up, and it is good. We got ourselves a 2-point ball game. 4 minutes and 46 seconds left of the first quarter. CP3 pushing the pace. Embiid, 8 points, 3 rebounds in the first. Around the screen, Chris Paul in the paint, picks up his dribble. Now he has to get an outlet. He finds Crowder. Crowder with 7 gives it back to CP3. CP3 draws the foul on Tobias Harris. The famous Joel Embiid swipe through. CP3, a slick veteran, able to draw the foul on Harris with about 5 on the shot clock. They're going to have to inbound that, though. That's not a shooting foul. Stop playing with me. No, it's not a shooting foul. They will inbound. CP3 will with 14 on the clock. Booker got the ball in the paint, looking, kicks it out. CP3 hesitates. Finds Ayton, but Joel Embiid with the quick hands, steal, and now he's pushing the pace. Embiid driving, spinning, kicking. Niang loses it, but regains it. Maxey in the corner, going to go around the screen, driving in the paint, kicks it out. Matisse for 3. Bang! Matisse Thybulle for 3. We got a 1-point lead here at the Wells Fargo Center. CP3 on the wing. crossing, stepping back, almost put the move on Thibault, but he's right there on his hip pocket. Crowder falling away, wants to foul, no call. Niang with the rebound. He's pushing the pace. Maxey, 2-on-2. Curry, 4-3. And he airballs it. Embiid gets the rebound from a Crowder 3. Off-ball foul on Bridges. So a little quick pace, back and forth. 2 misses. Curry and Crowder. You got to make that. You got to get that, Curry. That's too sweet of a pass for Maxey. And the pressure and the flow. You got to make that. Vidbox, what's going on with you? Philly cheesesteak, what's up? BLSG, what's up, what's up? Here we go. Maxey bringing the ball up on the wing. Working against Bridges. Slowing it down, setting up a play. Kicks it over to Curry. Curry, top of the key, goes right back to Maxey. And now they find the MVP. He's going up against the backup center. Oh, Embiid with the cross. Double comes. He got a kick. 1 second on the clock. Niang, floater. Count the bucket. No, they're going to say he was too late. No bucket for Niang. So the Sixers still lead by 1. JaVale McGee is the backup center for the Phoenix Suns. Walter said, okay, it looks like we got a game now. Let's get it. Here we go. CP3, step back, elbow jumper, count the bucket. Furkan Korkmaz guarding him. He says that is too easy. Curry going to kick over to Embiid. Embiid with the cross. He's going to slam it with 2 hands. McGee couldn't guard him. CP3 pushing the pace. Booker, floater, off the glass, a foul called. Matisse Thybulle was late getting there on the defensive end. Jimmy J said, Pistons trade last resort. Nah, we ain't doing all that. L Bet said, send Danny Green with him. It's not a trade. They can take him. 135 in the chat, 66 likes. Let's get this to 100 likes. 100 likes is free. It's easy. It don't cost a thing. It brings Suns Nation. It brings NBA Nation. It brings Sixer Nation. So help your boy out. I greatly appreciate it. Philly Trez said if we don't trade Simmons, we can at least trade for some sort of bench help better than Danny Green. I'm saying, you got guys like Dimwitty. You got guys like Terrence Ross. Guys like Corey Joseph. Dare I say, Goran Dragic. DJ Augustine, right? These are guys who just can handle the ball for the majority better than a Furkan Korkmaz, better than a, dare I say, Shake Milton. And when are we even going to see him back? It's crazy. Katarina, what's up? Rob 350 said we really need a backup point guard. As I just said, we might have to go out and get a guy like that, right? It's just as simple as that. Fire Run says more like 1,000 likes. We start with 100. 100 gun 100 clips. I'm not from New York, though. Walter said Joel for MVP. That's facts. Let's go. Violence. Said, I like your commentating, Mike. Appreciate it. Here we go. Commercial break is over. Sixers with a 1-point lead, 17-16 with 2:39 left for the first. Troy 8 said Jimmy with Philly Trez said, when's the heck is Shake coming back? That's what I'm saying. What is even going on with him? I mean, I haven't really heard none. I almost forgot about him for a second. Katarina said, who do you want to win the Super Bowl? I prefer the Bengals, but I think the Rams. If I'm betting, I'll take the Rams, but I want to see the Bengals. MH said, go Sixers, watching from the Philippines. Shout out to Manette Herrera. Appreciate you for tuning in. Let's get it. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We drop Sixers content on the channel. We're going to do a lot more. Like I said, the whole month of January, I was freeing up spots for the Sixers content. It's a lot easier to do the Eagles for the simple fact it's once a week, the game, and then you could pick the time you want to drop the content. Sixers content got to be dropped in a certain time, right? I got to go to work for 8 hours. I only got a certain amount of time to get it popping, but we clearing up spots to get it done. Here we go. Here we go. They're going to inbound the ball, driving. They got the little screen on. I can't see. Kicks it over, loses the ball. McGee with the hook shot, and that is good. JaVale McGee with the bucket for the Suns. Payton in the game for CP3. They're going to kick it over to Curry. Elbow jumper won't go. Too hard. Here comes Booker for the Suns. Drummond in the game for Embiid. Booker still not getting a rest. Suns kick the ball to, who's that? Number 23. Is that Johnson? Bridges still in the game, posting up. Curry, he's going to be fouled at the free throw line, so that will send him to the free throw line. 2 shots for Bridges. Cameron Johnson in the game for the Suns as well. You got McGee, Johnson, Payton, Bridges, and Booker for the Suns, and Drummond, Niang, Korkmaz, Curry. Actually, Curry hits the bench, and Danny Green. We got the all-bench lineup in. Green, Thibault, Korkmaz, Niang, and Drummond. Oh, boy, am I excited. The Nets out west, what's going on with you? Cryptos, what's up, Brady? Need to get that MVP chant. You already know. We getting on that the next game. Korkmaz bringing the ball up at point guard. They're going to go around a Niang screen. He got 14 on the shot clock. Korkmaz driving, laying, blocked by McGee. Here comes Booker, pushing the pace. He's going to slow it down. Matisse on his hip. Booker around the screen. He pulls up. No hesitation. That won't fall. Rebounded by Drummond. Danny Green pushing the pace. Throwing the ball down the court. Gets the ball stolen. Payton trying to set something up for the Suns. Lobs it up to McGee. And McGee gets the bucket. Looks for a foul. No call. But the Suns go on a little run. The Suns go on a little run with the bench lineup in. Niang crosses. In the paint, kicks. Danny Green, corner 3. Bang! Danny Green still got a little bit of gas. Payton driving on Matisse. He's going to kick it out to Bridges. Bridges, ooh, Euro step. Nice layup off the glass through 2 Sixer defenders. Mikal Bridges showing why we should have never let this man leave Philly. Green tries to find Niang, stolen by Payton. 2-on-1, Bridges, left hand slam. Danny Green with the telegraph pass. He pretty much said, hey, Suns, I'm trying to pass it to Niang. Dummy. Korkmaz going to kick it over to Niang. Just an ugly pass. Just so slow. Drummond finds Niang. Niang, little floater, gets the bucket in the paint. Tough bucket for Niang. The Sixers trying to hang on with the all-bench lineup. 4-point lead for the Suns. 20 seconds left for the first quarter. Game clock, shot clock, different by about 3 seconds. Booker plays the whole quarter for the Suns, holding for that last shot. Around the screen, they're going to kick. Johnson for 3, and he knocks it down. The young player, Cameron Johnson. Furkan crossing half court. Matisse for 3 at the buzzer. Count the bucket. Matisse. He must have heard that he might get traded. Matisse Thybulle heard the trade rumors, and he starts the first quarter 2 for 2 at the 3-point line. He hears the fans say, we need a 3-and-D guy. You could be as good as you want on the defensive side if you got zero offense. You don't offer nothing in the NBA in the year 2022. Defense only goes so far anymore these days. We not in the 90s no more. The early 2000s, defense is important, but it's not the end-all, be-all. John Pedro said, appreciate the stream, Mike. Hey, appreciate you for tuning in. El Bet said, Danny Green, out of here. I'm with you. Philly Jackson said, nice first quarter. He was hyped with the bang from Matisse. John said, let's go Philly all the way from Mexico City. Hey, subscribe to the channel so you can get these on the regular. We going to be dropping Sixers content. Hit that subscribe button. Trez said when Curry's off, he's off. Yeah, there's no in between with Seth Curry, right? He ain't the player that can miss 3 shots in a row and then turn it back on. He's either on from the gate or not good from the gate. I don't understand it. He a shooter. Shooters got to shoot themselves out. Manette Herrera said, oh my God, thank you for the shout out. Hey, appreciate you for tuning in. We try to communicate as much as possible with the subscribers or the viewers. This is what we do. Commercial break. There's no need for me to talk. I mean, if we got a point to talk about, we're going to have to let it be heard. But, you know what I mean? That's what the commercial breaks are for. Troy said, oh my God, people going to say Matisse is untouchable. Nah. Matisse ain't untouchable. Do I love Matisse as a young player? Yes. Would I like to see him develop? Yes, but by no means, there's not any player on the Sixers that is untouchable besides Embiid and Tyrese Maxey. If Matisse had a Maxey type offense or Matisse had a Seth Curry three-pointer, he'd be untouchable. That defense with an offensive game like Curry or Maxey, with that defense, he'd be untouchable. But that's what he would have need. That's what he needs. 2 for let's go. Let's get it. Ryan Rose said, tease. Philly Trez said, we could have got CJ for Shake and Furkan, something like that. Fire Runs, appreciate you. Eminem said, I think I'm being traded to the Sixers. Shout out to Nest Out West. Let's go Sixers from Cali, channel member. Appreciate the Nest Out West. If you're an Eagle fan, subscribe to his channel. Here we go. Harris going to kick it over to Niang. Niang driving, dishing, loses the ball. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Sixers. Suns ball. Early in the second quarter, the Suns lead it by 4, 29-25. 6 turnovers for the Sixers already. 1 for the Suns. McGee at the elbow finds CP3. He kicks it to Johnson, and Johnson won't get that 3 to go. Drummond outlet. Niang lays it up, blocked from behind. Cameron Johnson, the youngster, knocking it out of bounds. It will stay Sixers ball, but Niang, you got to body him. You got to body him, Niang. Can't let the young boy get you from behind. Walter said we can. Jose Serrano said it hurts my knees when Danny Green runs up and down the court. I mean, I'm with you, bro. Harris, elbow jumper, count the bucket. Tobias, elbow jumper. Finally, we got a starter in the game with this unit. Here we go. CP3 gets doubled. They're going to kick to Cameron Johnson. He floats it up. No good. Rebounded by Furkan. Korkmaz bringing the ball up this time. He's going to go across the half court, stepping back, kicks to Drummond. Drummond trying to find a Sixer. Guard. Drummond kicks it over to Harris. Harris with 8 on the shot clock. He's on the wing. Now he's ISOing. Gets the screen. Kicks. Green for 3. Danny can't get that to fall. Corner 3, no good. CP3 pushing the pace. Gonna go around the screen. Paul lobs it up. Denied by Drummond. Green, outlet. Furkan, lob. Harris, layup, count the bucket, an ugly pass by Furkan, but Tobias was able to finagle the ball in the air, and we got ourselves a tie game. Hayton kicks. JaVale McGreen spinning. Smaller defender, Harris on him, lobs it up, no good. Hang. JaVale McGreen gets his own rebound. The hang time for the old veteran. My goodness. Here we go. Drummond setting up the offense for the Sixers. Harris, wing, gives it right back. Backdoor, can't get it. Drummond in the paint, floats it up, misses, grabs his rebound and puts it up. Clean up buckets for Drummond, and it's tied at 31. Chris Paul, not letting the Sixers set up on defense, goes around the screen, in the paint, fade away, no good, but JaVale McGee, active on the boards, but Harris gets it. Kicks. Korkmaz. Niang. 3. Bang! The ball movement became crisp once Tobias Harris got in the game. You got to give credit where credit's due. Let's talk about it. The Nets out west said, thank you. You already know. Philly Trent says, congratulations. Omir Slat in the building. What's up, Mike? I've been hospital. Oh, whoa. Seeing my son. Oh, I thought I see hospital. I want to say, are you good? Your son was born. You already know he's an Eagle fan and future Eagle. Go Birds. Let me just say congratulations, Mir. You've been following me for a minute. I mess with you a lot. Your Twitter takes, your YouTube comments, and glad you got a healthy son. You know what I mean? Definitely got to get him into sports. ASAP Rocky. You know what I mean? Got to get him into sports. Knowing you're going to get him to be a wide receiver most likely. Where you hiding says sons, more like Teletubbies, baby sons. Hey, we got the 3-point lead, but we got to keep it easy for a little bit. Jose said, we all we need. Rise up, Sixer Nation. I like the combination. Eagles, Sixers, Philly talk. Walter said our Sixers have to start playing with so much more consistency, consistent intensity. I can't talk. Let me take a sip of water. You get tongue twisted after rocking out with a play-by-play, especially when it's quick pace. I agree, though. The intensity. See, the Sixers are a team that low-key can get a little bit slow, a little stagnant, right? The ball movement ain't always crisp. I feel like they got to be not reminded, but they got to be, they got to feel it. And this ain't a great lineup, and we got Tobias, Furkan Korkmaz, Georges Niang, Andre Drummond, you know what I mean? And I believe, Danny Green. But the ball movement on that play was crisp. Got the easy shot in the corner, wide open. Good bucket. Kendall said, Philly for the win. I don't know what you said, but Troy said Harden going to play like playing with Niang. Hey, Niang is just one of them grinders, right? Doesn't do anything super well, but, does everything up to par. He's a grinder, and I appreciate what he does. Mir Slash said, thanks, Mike. Gang, yeah. Everybody in the chat, let him know. You know what I mean? Anybody who has a newborn son or daughter, you know what I mean? That's just a great time. Your boy Philly Mike got 3. Katie Jones says these score is some close ones. Yeah. 34-31. Let's go. Suns being outscored by the Sixers in the second quarter by 9-2, though. Here we go. 3-point ball game, CP3. Top of the key, kicks it over. Jalen Smith with the floater. He gets the bucket coming off the bench for the Suns. Here we go. Furkan Korkmaz going to kick it over to Drummond. Nobody around him because they know he can't shoot. They're going to kick it over to Harris. Harris around the screen at the elbow, looking, paint, fade away, buckets. Tobias Harris putting his second unit on his back. 3-point ball game. Payton going to lob it up to JaVale McGee. No good. Saved by Payton. CP3, 4-3. No good. Rebounded by Drummond. Tough rebound right there. And here come the Sixers. Hashtag here they come. Harris for 3. Oh my bang! That's a oh my bang! Harris turning up in the second quarter. Tobias Harris, he got what? 13 points, 9 in the second quarter for Tobias. McGee, floater, off the glass, good. Ugly, but good floater off the glass. You don't normally see glass floaters. Here we go. Drummond, top of the key. Looking, backdoor to Harris. Harris off the glass. Oh, my God, the runner. Tobias, 11 points in the second quarter, and we still got 7 minutes. Johnson, top of the key, around the screen. He's going to kick to McGee. McGee with another runner. This one won't go, but he tips it out. Johnson loses it. The Sixers got 3-on-2. Korkmaz kicks. Danny Green, what are you doing, Green? Korkmaz for 3. That won't fall. Too hard off the front iron. Danny Green had Niang in the corner. Pass the ball. Payton driving. He puts it up from the paint. Good for him. I believe that's his first bucket of the night for Elfrid Payton. Backup point guard for the Suns. Drummond going to bring it up for the Sixers. Don't know why, but he kicks Niang. No hesitation. 3. Bang! The The three balls have been raining with this second unit. I can't even complain at this time. For some reason, Danny Green knows how to piss me off still, but here comes Chris Paul. Kicks. Johnson thought about the three. Peyton driving. Floater. Too hard, no good. Drummond with the rebound. Here comes Tobias. 11 in a second. Crossing. Kicking. Too high for Furkan Korkmaz. You know white men can't jump. Including myself. But dang, Tobias Harris tried to get it over to Furkan. Too high. He's not able to go up there and snag it. And here comes Tyrese Maxey for Furkan Korkmaz. Danny Green, I believe, staying in. Please no. Here we go. Jalen Smith to inbound for the Suns. Maxey pressuring Chris Paul full court. The young man stepping up to the challenge. CP3. They get the switch. Paul in the paint. Kicks it over to Crowder. Gets it right back. Chris Paul slicing through the defense. Floater, one hand, no good. Ayton with the rebound. Ayton gets in the game for McGee, gets the rebound and the bucket. Sixers timeout. Much needed timeout just to regroup off that. We can't let this run go to waste. 19-10 for the second quarter. Sixer Nation stand up. Mere slat like we lighten them up. Jose said no one wants to get traded. They're balling. They know there's 2 days. 2 days left. They like we can't be traded. Niang for 3, even though he's never been in trade talks. Matisse Thybulle, 2 threes in a row. Back to back. Not back to back, but 2 made, 0 missed, I should say. Katie Jones said, I love that movie. Philly fans in Florida said, congrats, Mir. We have 7 all-grown, 11 grandkids. Shout out to Philly fans in Florida. Just, definitely doing things right over there. I appreciate you. Doing things right. Family is important to me. That's why, you know what I mean? It's definitely hard to get the content out. Got the wife, 3 kids, you know what I mean? Keeping everything funky. Got to work. Got to do a lot of stuff. Michael Magic said Nets have dropped to 7th. They've been dropping. 8-game losing streak. Jimmy J said Nets down 20-2. Hold up, wait a minute. They about to be finished. Charlie G said white men can shoot free throws and layups. Nah, but that's my movie, though. White men can't jump. It's my movie. I got a little bit of ups. That's about it, though. Walter said, come on, peeps. Let's smash that like button over 170 watching and 99 likes. We need 2 more likes to get to 100. Hit it. It's easy. It's free. It don't cost a thing. Even if you rock with the Suns, of course I'm going to go harder for the Sixers, but I do give the Suns credit. When Booker was cooking us in the first quarter, I said, whoa, Booker. He just always finds a way to do it to the Sixers. But it's definitely Sixer Nation over here. But I do give credit to all my opponents. If they beat us, I give them credit. If they're doing good, I give them credit. But when we doing good, I got to talk my talk. I expect nothing less from any fan that rocks with their team. At the end of the day, though, I be low-key rooting for the Suns in the West because I'm all about the new team coming up. It's always the Lakers. It's always, the Spurs got their championships, right? It was the Warriors dynasty. I like the new thing. I want to see what Memphis does in the West. Shout out to the Grizzlies, who we beat. I want to see what the Suns do in the West. Shout out to the Suns, who hopefully we beat. I appreciate them. Philly Tress says Nets don't have nobody playing. It is what it is. Philly fan said it's mostly girls. That's the crazy thing. I don't have any girls. All 3 boys. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Stu Vision in the building said Boston 26, Brooklyn 4. Whoa. I love it, though. Trade Harden. Put 2-5 on the court. Here we go. Green on the wing. Setting up the offense. He don't know what he's doing. He finds Maxey with 10 on the shot clock. They're going to kick it over to Harris. Harris got 11 in the quarter. Little pull up for Harris. Short. Air ball for Tobias Harris. And Devin Booker back in the game for the Suns. He was lighting us up in the first. They're going to kick it over to Crowder. Crowder around the Ayton screen, loses the ball. Paul with the recovery. Chris kicks Booker for 3, and that is buckets. Devin Booker gets back in the game, and he gets back on the scoreboard. It's a 2-point ball game after everything the bench did. The Suns trail by 2. Green on the wing, kicks it over to Embiid. Embiid, high post, elbow jumper. Buckets for Embiid. The Wells Fargo, please stand up. Please stand up. 4-point ball game, 5 minutes and 13 seconds left. Chris Paul driving, stops, kicks to Ayton, floater, count the bucket. Joel Embiid not in front of him. I don't know what he was doing on that play, and Ayton gets the easy 2. Maxey, top of the key, finds Harris. Harris looking, turning, trying to get it into Embiid. Can't. Bad pass stolen by Ayton. Chris Paul with the pass to Booker. Booker running the floor too easy. The Suns get back-to-back easy buckets in the paint. 8 turnovers for the Sixers, and it's not even halftime. 8 turnovers, 2 for the Suns. Green moving the ball. Curry back in the game for the Sixers. Embiid, one-on-one. Here comes a double. Ball movement a little slow. Harris driving, blocked. DeAndre Ayton with the block, but the butter fingers allows the ball to slip out of bounds. It will be Sixers basketball with 2.8 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Presidential Mike said Nets down 28-2. My Lord. What is going on? Maxey kicks to Curry. Curry misses the bunny. He missed the bunny layup. CP3 got numbers. Lobs it up. No foul call. Mikal Bridges looks for a foul on Matisse. They won't call it. Maxey pushing the pace, kicks to Embiid. He's on the wing. 14 on the shot clock. They're going to give it back to Maxey. Harris on the wing, wide open. Don't pull it, but gets in position to post up. 4 seconds. Maxey in the lane, floats it up, counts the bucket. At the shot clock buzzer, Maxey able to get it off. Here comes Book, one-on-one with Thibault. Driving, step back for Booker. My God. Devin Booker can't miss. Gets back in the game, and I believe he's 3 for 3 so far in the second. Maxey driving, double team comes, Embiid. He'll pull the three-pointer. That won't fall. Rebounded by CP3. Quick pass, Bridges. He'll pull the 3. That won't fall. Curry gets the rebound, but almost falls out of bounds. What are you doing, bro? Embiid gonna walk it up, spinning, paint, fade away. The Suns wanted a travel, but Embiid gets the bucket. Here we go. CP3 bringing the ball up for the Suns. It's a 2-point ball game. Sixers lead it. CP3 in the paint, kicks to Ayton. He pulls the elbow jumper. That is short. Rebounded by Embiid, who brings the ball all the way up the court. Embiid, coast to coast, kicks. Curry, ball movement. Maxey for 3. That won't fall. Matisse gets the long rebound, though. I felt that one. I was wrong. Embiid with the drive and the finish. Hits the ground, no foul call, but the Wells Fargo's know. When Joel Embiid gets rumbling, it's legit. Bridges for 3. Quiets the crowd at the Wells Fargo Center. Mikal Bridges, corner 3, too easy. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. 1-point ball game. Maxey driving, loses his footing, airballs the layup. He wants to foul, no call, and Embiid with the bear hug. Embiid trying to slow down the Suns' pace after Maxey hits the ground with the bear hug. Leo said, Joel Embiid for MVP. That's facts. Michael Magic said Embiid or Jokic. Jokic deserved it last year. Embiid is in front of him this year to me. Booker kicks. Bridges on the wing. Gives it over to Ayton. He pulls no hesitation. Pulling a Joel Embiid elbow jumper right in front of Joel Embiid. 1 minute and 47 seconds left of the second quarter. Sixers trail by 1. Embiid on the wing, working against Ayton. Bridges creeping over. Here comes the double. They kick. Maxey not able to move it. He pulls from deep. That won't fall. Tyrese Maxey from real deep. Can't get it to fall. Booker going to walk it up. Curry on Booker and a foul called. That will be on the floor. Mary P said, this game is fast. Yeah, sometimes they slow it down. But sometimes they go back to back to back to back to back with these fast-paced plays. And your boy be like panicking. Shout out to everybody in the chat. 166. Appreciate y'all. Minute and 24 seconds left for the second quarter. Georges Niang enters for the Sixers. 1 point lead for the Suns. Curry on the bench. Booker around the screen looking, kicks. Johnson drives back to Booker. He's going to pump fake, pull the three. That won't fall. DeAndre Ayton with the tip. Gets it back to Booker. Booker across court. Crowder for three. Short. Rebounded by the Sixers. And here comes Crowder with the steal. No. Harris able to float it out to Maxey. Maxey on a wing with 15 on the shot clock. Harris, 2 steps in the lane, throws it down. Tobias Harris with 13 in the second quarter. He's letting it be known. We ain't forget about you, Tobias. You went a little drought in the second quarter, but we love the 13. Booker around the screen, kicks. Johnson pulls from 3, short. Here comes Maxey. 33 seconds left for the second quarter. Embiid will pull for 3. Bang! 7'2". Doesn't matter. 23 seconds left, and here comes Book walking it up. Game clock and shot clock different by 5 seconds. Booker holding. Here comes Matisse Thybulle. Crowder with the pick. Ayton with the pick. Double pick. They're going to kick. Ayton, long 2. Buckets at the shot clock buzzer. Harris with 6 seconds left. Tobias crossing on the wing. And a foul's called on Jay Crowder. 3.2 seconds left of the half. Tobias Harris, though, throwing it down. Busy bias, as my guy Philly Jackson said. Chris said, who's the Sixers female NBC commentator? Extremely annoying. It's Kate Scott. Here we go. Maxey gonna lay it up at the buzzer. Count the bucket. Sixers with the 4-point lead at halftime. The Philadelphia 76ers come into this game 32-21, taking on the 43-10. I repeat, 43-10 Suns. They did play back-to-back, but this is a big halftime lead for a team that still has $30 million sitting on the bench. $30 million that won't suit up. And we out here competing with the number 1 team in the NBA. Backyard's Bird Podcast said the refs letting them play street ball tonight. Philly Jackson said, as they should. I'm all about the tough calls. Like, here's my thing. If you're gonna let it go on one side, let it go on the other side. But if you're gonna call it on one side, I need you to call it on the other side. Simple as that. Philly Cheesesteak said Maxey with the fire blow by. Troy said Tobias been confident lately. Listen, January hit, right? January. You know what January means. The ball drops. Everybody's cheering. Blah, 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 blah. Everybody got their New Year resolutions. Revolutions. I don't know what it's called. You know what Tobias's was? To stop being a bum. Now, I'm not saying he's still going to live up to that contract. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is since January, since the ball dropped, Tobias Harris has been back to the 2020 version of himself, the one that actually complements Joel Embiid and a number 2 on his team, right? Some nights it's Maxey, some nights it's Curry, some nights it's Tobias Harris. In January, he's been a different player since the ball dropped, and that's a fact. Seriously, if the Sixers can score at least 30 points per quarter this game, it will be ours without any question. You just got to love this, right? You got the Phoenix Suns coming off the back-to-back, right? We can't lie. It is a back-to-back, and that does play against the team sometimes. But to see them across the court at 43-10 and know that, in our house we're defending. And listen, the Sixers have been a poor home team. We've been better on the road. That's the crazy part, right? The Sixers have always been dominant at the Wells Fargo Center. But for some reason, we haven't this year. And to do this, you got to love it. Backyard Bird Podcast channel member in the building. Bias does need to be better on defense. I agree. We can always use that. Rob 350 said we need Curry to give us some points. Facts. As my guy Philly Trez says, Curry's never that in-betweener. He's either totally on or totally off. I don't understand it. Philly Cushion, I love Kate. She is fire. I ain't mad at it. Looking for Sasuke said Philly played Joe in the second half. Seth Curry is trash. I wouldn't go trash, but I do agree when he's off, he's off. It's as simple as that. Cavs fans in the building said, mad respect to your squad. I did not expect the Sixers to do this well this year. Hey, well, if you're a Cavs fan, I got to say the same to you. I knew you had a young roster. I like Garland. I really do like what Jarrett Allen's giving you. Now you acquire Karis LeVert. I like Sexton. Pauls. But I do think that the Cavs got a little something brewing over there. Reed said NBA tomorrow. Yes. The trade deadline. Forget Wednesday. We want to hear about Thursday at 4 o'clock. Daryl said, what's up? What's going on? Splash to the refs. Look at the next score right now. Let me know in the comment section, what is the net score? Last time y'all told me it was like 28-4. Walter said, hey, Mike, is it me or is that every Sixer player they don't want to get traded, right? Everyone stepping up besides Seth Curry. Philly Jackson said first quarter in Boston, 35-16. Tell me, listen, James Harden has a baby hamstring. He's fine. He just doesn't want to play. He's playing the game. Bring Harden to Philly. It's Harden or bust. Now you could say, how could you say that when we're competing with the best team in the NBA? It's still a 1-game sample size. We need to fill the $30 million hole. Daryl said, every time I see Bridges play, I get mad. You and me both. He's just a very, very solid player. He's a great piece to have on a championship type team. He's not the superstar, but he's a great piece. Philly Tressa, the Sixers ban at halftime is fire. Hey, you at the game, my guy? Troy H said if we get Harden, we need Tobias to buy in defensively like last year. Yeah, Tobias did play better defense last year. I agree 100% on that. BB Podcast said it's been a good game. I agree. When you play against the best team, you do got to bring your A game. We do have 8 turnovers, right? 8 turnovers in only 2 quarters. You got to be better there. Alberto said, sources tell me we doing a straight Isaiah Joe for Harden trade. That's what it's been like on Twitter, right? Everybody with a check mark, all these little quick checks. And it's not the big boy names. You got the check marks with only 8K followers, blah, 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 blah. They talk about, well, I got an inside source says Simmons and Danny Green. And I got an inside source says Simmons and Matisse. I got an inside source says Simmons and Curry. I got an inside source said 2 cheesesteaks extra whiz. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Richard said, get the beard. Jose said, question is, will Harden pull it on us if things go south? I mean, you never know. You're taking that risk. But how can it go south? There's only one way it goes south. And I don't even want to speak it to existence. And that means, what can make any team go south? Injuries. Knock on fake wood. Listen, James Harden is one of the best players in the NBA. And I understand people love what Matisse might be in the future, right? But there's no way Matisse is untouchable. I like him, right? This is the best type of shooting we're going to get from him. 2 for 2 from the three-point line. There's nobody There's nobody's defense that can still say your defense is so good we don't need you to play offense at all. It changes how a defense defends the whole team. 4-on-5, we've seen that for multiple years when Ben Simmons decides to just shy away. Bull Brew, what's up with you? Anthony said Nets can keep Harden. We need Kyrie Irving like right now. I don't know. Irvin's a mess. He can play. He's a great player. I just don't know if he ever wants to. He can just go on vacation at any time. Let's go. Korkma says Polat. J Ball Marcos and Matisse Thybulle played good defense on Booker. Yeah, he has. Look, Matisse Thybulle has been on Booker the whole night, and he's played decent. But look what Booker got. Booker got 15. He's shooting 50%. He got 15 points. In the NBA in 2022, you can slow people down, but you can't stop nobody in the NBA. You still got to go bucket for bucket. Defense got to come up clutch, but you only need a couple clutch defensive plays. You got to be able to put points on the board. Cat fan said, I'm happy with LeVert, but I really hope we re-sign Sexton. LeVert just doesn't seem good enough to be a starter. Hey, he's great coming off the bench. See, that's where you get in that in-between stuff. If you got like Seth Curry, if Curry's coming off the bench, you got something. Not saying he can't be a starter. We see, obviously, with Joel Embiid, he can be because of the attention applied to Embiid. But LeVert is that same type of player where it's like, if he's off the bench, that's a great lineup. If he's starting, I mean, he could offer stuff, but I agree. Stu Vision said Boston 35, Brooklyn 18. Oh, whoa, the comeback? Say nah. Peter Riley said we're playing the number one team in the NBA tonight. Talk about his swoop. Said Harden may want to leave because of the strip clubs in Brooklyn. Declined. Facts. Casey said Sixers look great this season. I don't know if Kyrie is a good move. I mean, look, we are sitting at 32-21, right? We've had our own up and downs due to the health and safety protocol. You know what I mean? Tobias being Tobias before the year 2022 again. Tobias Harris was a shell of itself the whole season prior to the ball dropping. Happy New Year! I'm back! And again, I don't say it like Tobias Harris is going to live up to that contract. He got the contract from Elton Brand. If somebody offers you more money than you're worth, you're not going to say, nah, don't pay me. You're going to take it. But what he offered us last year in 2020 and what I thought he was going to offer us, 2021, the 2020-2021 season was where we needed him to be. And since January, he's been consistently where he needs to be. Where you hiding? Said, I beg to differ. You can't stop nobody. Ask Ben Simmons when he only scored 1 point versus Celtics. Yeah, but that's not a defense in front of you stopping you. That's you stopping yourself for the majority. Look, let's talk about it, right? The Sixers are one of the best defensive teams last year. I think we were the second in defensive win shares or defensive rating, blah, 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 blah. We were second, and the Atlanta Hawks beat us with their offense. Witch King says Tobias getting busy. Let's hope it can stay that way. Facts. Tobias Harris had 13 points in the second quarter, 17 points tonight. Joel Embiid with 19. So we got 19 from our MVP and 17 from the second best player on his team tonight. I won't say overall because, again, even Harris is touchable if it came to something like that. The only two that are untouchable to me are Tyrese Maxey because of the future and Joel Embiid because of the present. You know what I mean? It's as simple as that. Let's look at it, though, for a quick second. Never mind. I just clicked off it. I don't want to go back. Jose Serrano said Julius Erving didn't get a ring until the Sixers made moves. Embiid is in the same situation. We need to make moves. Facts. And look, Harden still got 3 years at least at this production. And I don't know how fast and how big he tails off. He's a guy who doesn't really take care of his body the same way other athletes do. But sign me up for 3 years of competing and I'm going to sign on the dotted line. Noel said, I have 3 boys too, bro. They're a lot of energy. Hey, shout out to you, bro. Catfan said, yo, 38-25 now. The Nets are on a tear. We're about to see what happens. Y'all think the Suns have a chance tonight? I mean, it's anybody's game. It's a 4-point game at halftime. The second half is about to start up, but it's Sixer Nation over here. Casey said Sixers look. Oh, yeah. I hit that one. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. 158 in the chat, 128 likes. If you haven't hit that like button, hit it. It's free, it's easy, and it don't cost a thing. Let me know in the chat. Let's get some score predictions for the second half. Not the second half, but the game in its totality. Let's see who hits it on the head. Let's see who's the closest. You think the Suns are going to win? Call it. You think the Sixers are going to win? Call it. Let me know. Score predictions for the end of this game. Once again, I will be live on DJ Eastwood's channel right after the game. When I end this stream, we'll be going into his post-game show. We will be talking some more Sixers. Satella said Suns will win again. Chris Troy said Harden can mentor Maxey as well. Again, Maxey's that, he has to cross that fine line of being a point guard and also being aggressive and getting his own bucket. And I think Harden knows how to do that. He was an assist champion and a scoring champion. Harden was an assist champion and a scoring champion. Let Maxey know how to do it. Scott, channel member in the building. Appreciate all the channel members. And we got something coming. I've been slacking on it. I don't put it in for any of the Eagle streams or any of the Sixer streams, but we going to put the channel member stuff back out there for Eagle streams and Sixer streams. I appreciate all the channel members, though. We got to do something for y'all first, though. Samuel said James Harden just needs a change of scenery. The clubs are better in Philly. Here we go. Let's get to it. Scott with the 110-106 Sixers. Anthony, 125-120 Sixers. Katie with the 106. Suns, 103 Sixers. You got us losing. Bold Brew, 110-104 Sixers. Where you hiding, 128-124. Big score. He got the Sixers winning that. Let's go. Cat fan said 119-114. Suns win. We'll see. Curry around the screen kicks. Embiid, 4-3. That won't fall. Rebounded by the Suns. Here comes Booker. Pushing the pace. In the paint. Easy jumper. No good. A gimme type shot for Booker. And he missed it off the glass. Maxey kicks. Curry. Corner. Ball movement a little too late. Curry on the wing with 11. He's going to reset to Maxey. Maxey around the screen. Fade away. No good. I couldn't tell if that went in or out. No good, too short. Booker on the wing working against Thibault. Booker around the screen. Elbow. Picks up his dribble. Crowder for 3. That won't fall. Rebounded by Joel. MB looking to push the pace himself. Flips it over to Harris. Harris coming off a 13-point quarter. Kicks. Maxey. Corner. Curry. 3. No good. Seth Curry is Ofa in this game. Once again. CP3 driving. Fade away over Thibault. No good. Great defense on that play. Here comes Maxey. Kicks. Curry behind the back. Maxey in the paint. Lays it up over the bigger defender, Ayton. And that's buckets for the young baller, Tyrese Maxey. 6-point ball game for the Sixers. CP3 trying to set up the offense Around the screen, free throw jumper. That won't fall. Wide open for Chris Paul, too. Maxey looking to push the pace again. In the paint, drives, fouled. He will head to the line for two. Maxey attacking. No breaks for the Sixers to start the third quarter. It's pace, and it's paying off. Shout out to everybody who said the score predictions. Backyard Bird Podcast 120, 116, another channel member. Scott said hopefully the second half is when the back-to-back catches up to the Suns. Yeah, we going to need something. They've been hanging in with us, but this is a good start. Sixers, 3 quick points. Here we go, Maxey. Free throw is up, and it is good. Sixers now lead by 8. Here we go, Maxey applying the full court pressure. 8 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists for Tyrese as he guards CP3. They're going to kick it over to Ayton. Ayton looking for Booker, finds him. Thought about the 3, goes around another Ayton screen, kicks it over to Bridges. Bridges gives it right back to Book. Book with 3 on the shot clock. Got to put it up. 3-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Harris. Hashtag here they come. Top of the key for Tobias. He's going to kick it over to Tyrese. Right back to Harris. Harris trying to get something going. Back to the basket. Working against CP3. Turning. Off the glass. Foul on the floor. Basket won't, the shot attempt won't count. He missed it anyways. 8-point ball game. 9 minutes and 31 seconds left for the third. And Sixers will inbound it. Here we go. Harris going to kick to Matisse. He gets it right back. Around the Embiid screen. Harris driving, lays it up. Gets the bucket. Tobias starts this quarter off right where he finished last quarter. Crowder on the wing kicks. Ayton, backdoor, stolen by Embiid. No foul call. Suns are upset. Embiid looking to go right at Ayton. Foul. Embiid will head back to the free throw line. 10-point ball game. Philly Jackson said Maxey doing what he does best in attack. Philly Trez said Curry shot making me making the Gucci man noise. I'm telling you, he ice cold. First shot up for Embiid, and it is good from the line. Jose said, not saying Maxey is like Iverson, but he has that similar attack mentality. I couldn't agree I agree 100%. 20 points for Embiid, 9 rebounds, 7 of 12 from the field. Shot up, and that is good for Embiid. 21 on the night. Sixers 8 of 8 from the free throw line. Suns 2 of 2. Not too many free throws for them. Paul around the screen at the elbow, kicks the Book. Book puts the shot up. It's blocked by Curry. Curry outlets. 3-on-2. Embiid lays it up. Gets the bucket. Maxey with the dime. Timeout, Sun. I'm over here choking. Nice block by Curry. Outlet. Maxey finds Joel, and he finishes over CP3. Much needed timeout for the Suns, and the Sixers are feeling themselves. Feeling themselves. Running the break. 7'2", 280. Quick like lightning. Gotta respect that. Philly Cheesesteak said 120-106 Sixers. Appreciate the score. Hey, it flipped quickly, right? 10-0 run. The Sixers start the third quarter with a 10-0 run. Tobias doing his. Maxey doing him. Daniel Tong said beast. Magic Mike. I keep saying Magic Mike. Michael Magic said track me. It's been a quick pace type game. Peter Riley said Embiid, baby. I'm with you. Tally Sun said Phoenix Suns. Hey, shout out to Suns Nation all across Suns Nation. But right now, we living in the moment. Satella said, I'm starting to think the Suns will lose and I am going to lose my money. Hey, man, it is what it is. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose when it comes to the gambling front. Anthony said, does Maxey like practice? I'm talking about, can he say practice? Hey, practice? We talking about practice? Haha. Fire Run said, sub to the Philly Talk podcast. Listen, if you just getting in here, I don't just do play-by-plays. We do Sixer videos, Sixer live streams, Sixers play-by-plays. Shout out to Suns Nation. Again, that's a team I low-key root for on the West until they come to the East and play the Sixers. But once again, we got 177 in the chat. Sixers lead by 14. 10-0 run in the third quarter. Let's get them legs up. Let's talk. Appreciate y'all. Let's go. The Nets out west said, let's go. This could be a finals preview. And as you see in the title, James Harden or bust, I do believe to get all the way, you got to make a move. Got to make a move. 58 Fresh said if Embiid doesn't win the MVP this year, the NBA is rigged. I co-signed that as well. BB Podcast said, let's go right nizow. Ralph said it's still too early. I agree, but we got to talk a little trash. Sports is about talking trash. We ain't talking crazy. We just saying, let's go. Here we go. Here come the Suns. Booker going right to work, kicking it across court to Bridges. Bridges can't knock down a three. Here comes Maxey with the pace. Maxey kicks. Curry thought about the three. Now he reloads. No good. Harris playing volleyball, and he tips it to CP3. Oh, my goodness. Chris Paul with the long outlet pass, and Ayton slams it down. Easy bucket to stop the bleeding. It goes from a 10-0 run to a 10-2 run. Maxey driving on Ayton. He's blocked. DeAndre Ayton gets the block. Booker going to try to go up over Curry, draws the foul. He will shoot 2 free throws. And so a much-needed timeout for the Suns, and they come out the timeout extra ready. And B was flying to get that block, but Curry with the foul. Here we go. Booker at the free throw line. First shot up. And it is good. That one rattles in. Philly Tress said, oh, yeah, Mike, I'm being Oaks, PA on Saturday morning at the convention center. Okay. I ain't mad at that. I got to see how far that is from me. Swoop said we could have gotten Halliburton without giving up 2-5. Probably. That's crazy. Imagine if we would have got Halliburton and still moved 2-5. Halliburton and Harden. Whew. Here we go. Maxey, top of the key, 10-point ball game. Niang in the game for the Sixers. Embiid, high post, elbow jumper. Count it. Embiid keeping the Sixers where they need to be. CP3 bringing it down. 7 minutes and 40 seconds left for the third. Around the screen, Paul, elbow jumper himself. That one won't fall. Here come the Sixers. Embiid bringing it up as the point guard he is. Embiid for 3. Ooh, won't fall. In and out. Could have used that one. CP3 tries to get it down to Bridges. Bridges, here's the footsteps. Now he goes up over the small defender, and Bridges with the one-hand floater over Maxey. Nice bucket for the one-time Sixer. Harris, 3, no good. Quick 3 from Harris, won't fall. Here come the Suns. 10-point ball game. 7 minutes left. They're going to kick it over to Booker. Booker finds Ayton. Ayton turnaround hook shot, no good. Gets his own rebound. They'll reset. Booker driving, floating, buckets. He wants a foul, no call, but the Suns cut it to single digits. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Here we go. Embiid, one-on-one. Here comes a double. They're going to give it right back to Embiid. Another double comes. Embiid don't care. Shoots it up. And we got a what? We got a defensive 3-second call on Crowder. Jay Crowder called for the defensive 3 seconds. I like that. 193 people in the chat. 147 likes. Hit that like button if you are MVP, no matter who you cheer for. Here we go. Shot up for Maxey, and it is good. 9-point ball game. Sixers will inbound it. Scott said, would you have traded Matisse and Busy Bias for Halliburton and Healed? That's tough. That's tough. It was easy when it was 2-5 because then it was like 2-5 and Thibault. And 2-5's not playing for us. And he's never going to play for us again. So it'd have been like it was just Thibault. That's a tough one. Let me think about it. Embiid gets the double, turn around, flips it out to Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Maxey got to do something. 3, 2, Maxey drives, gets the bucket, and an offensive foul called. Chris Paul gets the veteran call. Maxey does not like it. He believes he was late. Let's check this replay. Maxey around Ayton. Chris Paul, I got to give it to him. Chris Paul got where he needed to be. Suns basketball, 10 turnovers for the Sixers, 4 for the Suns. It's a 9-point ball game. Booker walking it up slowly. He's going to go around the Ayton screen and a foul on Niang. Tries to jump the screen, gets a blocking foul. Suns will inbound, but a couple dumb fouls by the Sixers can put the Suns into the bonus if we don't pick it up. Oh, backdoor Booker goes. Easy layup. The Suns get the easy bucket while the Sixers sleeping off that inbound. Maxey in the corner, going around the Embiid screen. Crowder falls. Maxey driving, reverse layup, gets the bucket. No call, but a beauty when it comes to layups for Maxey. CP3 on the wing, goes around the Ayton screen. CP3 floats it up. Tough shot, able to get the bucket. The veteran, Chris Paul, and a timeout taken, I believe. What's going on? A technical on Chris Paul? Shout out Wells Fargo. Let's go, Maxey, shooting the free throw. CP3 hit with a tech. Shot up for Maxey, and that is good. So it continues to be an 8-point ball game. What happened? CP3 wanted to and one. What'd he say, though? CP3 thought he was fouled. Mouths off to the refs and gets a tech. 5 minutes and 33 seconds left for the third quarter. We got ourselves an 8-point ball game. Why ain't the score updating? 75 for the Sixers. Maxey around the MB screen. They're going to kick. Harris on the wing to Thibault to Maxey. Maxey with 9 on the shot clock finds Embiid. Embiid turning around. 1-on-1. Double team comes late. He loses it. He got 2 seconds. He got to shoot up a crazy fadeaway, and that won't fall. Niang, rebound, turnaround. Hook shot won't go. Niang can't get the cleanup bucket. Here comes CP3. Top of the key, finds Book. Book, back to the basket, turns around, drives, fades, blocked, out of bounds. It will stay Suns ball, but Georges Niang coming with the big boy block from behind. Get that out of here. Georges Niang coming with the hustle play. Booker with the fadeaway from the elbow. Dirty. Just straight clean. I just said the two opposites, dirty and clean, clean and dirty. Booker is a nightmare when he's on the money. Embiid, top of the key. We got ourselves a 6-point ball game. Niang puts the ball on the floor, kicks it to Maxey. Maxey finds Embiid with 4 on the shot clock. Embiid got to do something. He's stepping back all the way. Ooh, short. Long 3 for Embiid. Just a poor possession, though. Come on, guys. Chris Paul goes around the Crowder screen. He gets the switch on Niang. CP3 kicks. Crowder dishes. Markel Bridges. 4-3, no good, but Crowder with the tip. CP3, gets Niang jumping. Matisse almost gets the steal. It's a little back and forth. Chris Paul for 2, and that counts. Holy crap, I don't know what went on there. Everybody was just playing patty cake with the ball. 3 minutes and 56 seconds left, and what was a 14-point game is now a 4-point game. Wow. Wild. We got 209 people in the chat, 150 likes. If we can get this close to 200, y'all, let me know if we can get close to 200. Shout out to everybody in the chat, but here we go. The Suns go on a run. Devin Booker comes out firing on all cylinders. He has what? Devin Booker got 8 in the third quarter. Bridges with 15 overall. That 8 in the third quarter for Devin Booker gives him 23 on the night. Ayton with 10. That's the 3 starters in double digits. When you look at the Sixers, you got Maxey, who just crossed double digits a little bit ago. 12 points for him, 25 for the MVP, and 19 for Harris. Again, Harris had 13 of the 19 in the second quarter. Got to get him going, and we got to stop turning the ball over. Philly Kush had 69-43. Boston versus the banged up Nets. I said Necks. They should be called the Necks, not the Nets, at halftime. Rob 350 said, Busy Bias cooled off. I got to agree with you. He definitely cooled off. 13 in the second. Dang. LeBron's burner said Seth Curry over Booker. I'm going to let that ride. Daniel said Sixers losing momentum. That's facts. Eye Splash said Maxey a GOAT. I co-signed that. He a young GOAT. Ralph said, here we go. Peter Riley said, come on, Sixers. Fire runs in the building. What's up with you? Michael Magic said, Phoenix plays team ball. Philly is a scramble. I mean, the last couple possessions were a scramble, but I won't necessarily say we're a scramble team. I mean, sometimes it goes to when in doubt, find Embiid. But there was some good ball movement in the third quarter and the second quarter, and that led to some easy buckets for the Sixers. Philly Jackson said, Glenn, can't let this team lose track now. Facts. Here we go. Booker. Ralph said, Phoenix trying to fit in a turn up. The Nets out west said, I'm still here. Let's go. Let's get this dub. 14-point lead cut down to 4. Here we go. 3 minutes and 56 seconds left for the third quarter. Devin Booker, 9 of 19, 4 rebounds and 23 points. He's the high for the Suns. And here comes Maxey, bringing the ball up the court. He's going to go around the Embiid screen. Niang in the paint, kicks. Maxey thought about the 3. He pulls it back. Maxey at the top of the key, kicks to Embiid. 7 on the shot clock. Embiid, fade away. Buckets for Embiid. A much-needed bucket at the Wells Fargo Center. Here we go. CP3 breaking the ball down. He's going to kick it over to Book. Book working against Thibault. Pulls for 3. That won't fall. Rebounded by Maxey. Here come the Sixers. Hashtag here they come. Maxey trying to set it up. Looking for Harris. Can't find him. Embiid lobs it up. Harris with the little baby bunny. And it's back-to-back buckets for the Sixers. Representing home court. Booker trying to silence the crowd. Kicks to McGee. McGee gives it back to Book. Book driving. Kicks to McGee. He lays it up over Embiid, who never turned around. Maxey outlet. Quick all the way down. Can't get the bucket. Screaming for a foul. No call. Book on the wing. Working against Embiid. Across court. Cameron Johnson. No good from 3. Embiid pushing the pace. Bodies hit the floor. Offensive foul. What? Cameron Johnson and Joel Embiid collide. And I see what they're saying. I'll give it to him. After the replay, maybe Joel. Yeah. Come on, we can't. We got way too many turnovers this game. You can't play the best team in the NBA and commit turnovers. Shout out to the Suns, though. CP3 slicing through the defense in the paint. He pull a fadeaway, buckets over Niang, and it's a 4-point ball game. Chris Paul with the long fadeaway. Embiid, top of the key, trying to set up the play for the Sixers. Korkmaz back in the game, driving, laying it up. He's going to be fouled by Elfrid Payton. So Korkmaz will shoot 2. I don't know if I should clap or not for that. Katarina said, let's go Sixers. Ice Ice Baby said, I laugh when people call Rivers Glenn. Eric R said, it looks like Harden may be moved. He didn't suit up tonight. He hasn't suited up in a while. He's claiming hamstring. First shot up for Furkan Korkmaz. I believe it's not good. What the bleep? Has Eagle said the Suns is saying. Philly Jackson said, ticky-tack foul. I'm with you. AJ said, I hope the Sixers get Harden, you and me both. Korkmaz at the free throw line. Get the bucket, Furkan. Come on, man. They're called free throws. Second one up, and that is good. 5-point ball game with 2 minutes and 5 seconds left. Danny Green back in the game. You got the all-bench lineup. Johnson for 3. No good. Oh, my goodness. Rebounded by JaVale McGee, and Booker gets the layup. Booker somehow slips through, gets the pass from McGee, and lays it up. An easy cleanup bucket for the Suns, all because the Sixers got no rebound game. Here we go. Drummond, top of the key, looking. He picks up his dribble too early, finds Furk. Furk around the screen, kicks. Niang driving in the paint. Step back, free, a fadeaway, air ball. Huge air ball. And here comes CP3. Paul kicks. Oh, Payton kicks over to Johnson. Johnson trying to rise up, and a foul called on Niang. Johnson will shoot 2 free throws. Niang not happy with the call. He thought he was straight up. But here we go. 3-point ball game, and Cameron Johnson shooting free throws. Philly Joe, let's go Sixers. What's up with you? 236 people in the chat. Whether you're Suns Nation, Sixer Nation, NBA Nation, hit that like button. It's free. It's easy. I don't really ask other fan bases to subscribe. If you're new and you're a Sixer fan, hit the like and subscribe to the channel. We do these for Sixer games, and we also have live streams just talking about stuff, and we do regular videos on news, rumors, opinions, and other stuff. Thibault driving kicks. Green for 3. That won't count, but a foul on the floor. Matisse pushed. Shout out to the Nest out west. An Eagles content creator in his own. Great person. With the $2 super chat. Much love, Mike. Go Sixers. Appreciate the support for dropping the super chat. Sixers in a bonus, so Matisse Thibault will shoot free throws. Shout out to the Nest out west one more time as Matisse knocks down the first free throw. Right now, we got the bench lineup in for the Sixers. Thibault, Green, Korkmaz, Drummond, and Niang. And for the Suns, it's Payton, Johnson, Booker, Bridges, and McGee. So 2 starters in for the Suns, 0 for the Sixers. They're going to kick. Johnson kicks it over to Bridges. Bridges working against Green, finds McGee on the elbow. McGee with 7 on the shot clock finds Johnson. Johnson stripped, but a foul called. Not they. Drummond thought he could get his hand in there quickly. No bueno, and it's going to be a foul. Are the refs saying that's a shooting foul? It is. Oh, they're in a bonus. It doesn't matter. JJ said not into both teams, but I rock with Mike. Hey, shout out to JJ. Appreciate the love. Nina in the building. Mike finally catching the Sixers live. Hey, shout out to you. Hopefully this is a good one. We were leading the game for the majority, but here come the Suns. Best NBA record since January 1st. Suns in first, Grizz in second, Mavs in third, and the Sixers in fourth since the beginning of the calendar year. Here we go. 1-point ball game. Furkan bringing it up for some strange reason. He goes around the screen. Furkan all the way to the rim. No good. Rebounded by McGee. Here comes Peyton pushing the pace. On the wing, he decides to slow it down. Peyton gives it over to McGee, gets it right back, driving, and he gets the bucket on the bigger defender. Niang there, can't stop him. The Suns take their first lead since the first quarter, and the Sixers haven't scored a field goal in 2.5 minutes. Furkan driving, left hand, count the bucket. Much needed bucket for the Sixers with 23 seconds left for the third. Left hand layup by Furkan. Here goes Booker. Shot clock and game clock different by 3 seconds. He won a hold. 10 on the clock. They're going to kick to Johnson. Johnson stepping back. He got 2 seconds. Got to fire it. No good. Furkan with 1 second. Niang lobs it, and it won't fall. Try to get it down to Matisse. And we are headed to the fourth quarter. Philly, stand up. Philly said, let's go Sixers. Need that energy. Daniel said, let's get it. Valley of Suns. Hey, I ain't mad at the Sun Nation supporting the chat. You gotta give me something. It is what it is. No spamming in the chat. You could talk Suns. You could talk whatever you want. Just don't say it more than once. Say it every once in a while. Jonathan, what's up with you? Michael Maddy said, I saw a UFO show about Phoenix Lights. Crazy. Arthur said, Sun fan, but Embiid deserve MVP. Hey, shout out to Arthur. Arthur M. with the great takes, man. Look, at the end of the day, I am a Sixer fan. And because Joel Embiid missed time last year, I said Nikola Jokic deserves the MVP. But who was the runner-up? Joel Embiid. And this year, shout out to Arthur. You just gotta admit it. You gotta admit it. People come on here and tell me that Embiid ain't the MVP. We're not here to debate that. I drop regular videos talking about that, but I gotta agree. Shout out to the Sun fans in here. I root for you guys low-key. It's the Suns and the Memphis Grizzlies. I want to see a new era for the Western Conference, right? It was the Spurs. It was the Lakers. It was the Warriors. A little in-between type stuff, but I'm ready for a change. I'm ready for the Sixers to take over the East. And I'm ready to see something change in the West. Fire Run said Sixers are going to lose to the Suns. Or Suns going to beat the Sixers. Philly K said Suns. Ephraim said Suns about to go off. We about to see fourth quarter. Nobody has scored 30 points in a quarter every quarter. First quarter, Phoenix 29, Sixers 25. I lied. Sixers scored 34 in the second. What am I seeing? I'm blind. Jonathan said Embiid is cool, but James Harden deserves to be on the Sixers. Shout out to Philly K in the building. Philly John channel member. What's up with you after the day I had? This live is giving me life. Appreciate it, Philly John. Hopefully everything's going good with you. Chris Paul posting up, working against Tobias. CP3, back to the basket. Kicks it over to JaVale McGee. He lays it up over the small defender. Can't get it, but on the second try, gets the bucket. JaVale McGee on cleanup duty, and Korkmaz having trouble getting the ball up the floor. 14 second chance points for the Suns, 8 for the Sixers. Drummond, top of the key, going back door. Furkan blocked, but a foul called. Elfrid Payton will be the one, and Furkan is headed back to the free throw line. Cav Fan 27 said, I'm with you, Arthur. Cav Fan, but Joel Embiid deserves. Oh, you said it too, Cavs Fan. I appreciate it. Nick's Way said, would you trade Ben and Thibault for Harden by Thursday? Yes. Yes. Furkan, 3 points, 1 of 4 from the field, shot up, and that is good from the free throw line. Eye Splash said, we taking over. Shout out to Eye Splash. I think you're a Sixer fan. Hopefully you are. I think you are. The Real said, yeah, MVP is Embiid, but the Suns and CP3 need a ring. I hear you. I was rooting for y'all last year to beat the Bucks. Here we go. 1 point ball game. Sixers lead it. CP3 bringing the ball down. Around the screen. Paul in the paint using his back. Fade away over Danny Green. No good. Rebounded by Drummond. Here come the Sixers. Hashtag here they come. Harris on the wing. Trying to get around the Drummond screen. He's going to go to the left. Spinning. Kicks. Drummond trying to get it right back to him. He does. Double team comes right away. Drummond in the paint. Turning around. Kicks it to Niang for 3. That won't fall. CP3 bringing it up. 1 point ball game. 10 minutes and 43 seconds left. Johnson kicks it over to Bridges. Bridges gets it right back. Lobs it up. No, that's a floater. I thought he was lobbing it to McGee. Floater is good for Mikal Bridges, an ex-Sixer. I hate saying that. Furkan on the wing, trying to get it to Harris. Kick ball off Peyton's leg. Shout out to CA from PA. Appreciate the $5 donation. He said, great energy. Much love from CA from PA. Gotta love the name. Appreciate the super chat, my guy. Hope your day is going well. Harris, elbow jumper. He gets the shooter's touch. Tobias Harris had 13 in the second. We going to need that energy from him if we want to close this out. CP3, top of the key. Going around the McGee screen. Using that, doing that back to the, oh, Drummond almost with the block. No good. McGee, rebound. He's going to be fouled. And one. JaVale McGee with the opportunity for a 3-point play. Definitely that foul should have been on the floor. On the floor. On the floor. You can't. Oh, my. No. Anxious said Harden blows more playoff games than Ben. He's also been in the Western Conference Finals. He's got out the second round, where the Sixers haven't. Shot up for JaVale McGee, and that is good. The Suns lead it by 2 with 9:50 left of the fourth quarter. Here we go. Furkan bringing the ball up. We still got the bench lineup in. Plus Tobias. Green kicks to Drummond. Drummond at the elbow, kicks to Harris. Harris around the Drummond screen. He going to reset. Kick to Drummond. Drummond back to the basket. Got the smaller defender. Hook shot. Won't go. Danny Green with the rebound. 3 Suns on him, and he going to get stole. Danny Green wanted to foul. Bridges in the paint. Fade away over Furkan. Too easy. Mikal Bridges with the long release. Able to get it over Furkan. And Glenn Rivers calls a timeout. Wow. Once again, shout out to CA from PA with the $5 super chat. The great energy about to start fading away if we don't start turning it around. Come on, Sixer Nation. I'm saying 9-4 run for the Suns in the fourth quarter. Booker not even on the court. They giving us a run for our money. Booker not even on the court. I know Embiid and Maxey not on the court as well, but we going to need to get them in sooner rather than later. SUV Shotgun said once the Sixers lose the lead, that's it. I feel like that, but I'm rocking. Philly Jackson said, how the heck is Drummond keep getting out rebound by McGee? Hey, McGee no slouch. McGee a hustler. Ever since he got them rings from the Golden State Warriors, he's been a hustler. John Wayne said, let's go Phoenix. I can't hate. I'm not with that, but I can't hate. Eye Splash said Harden gives you more in the playoffs than Ben? Of course. Anybody who disagrees with UI Splash, don't listen to him. Ethan said, get the starters, and I'm so tired of Glenn. I hear you, bro. I just think, listen, you can't act like Glenn hasn't done anything good. I mean, the growth of Maxey, Joel Embiid having an MVP type season, there's things he's done, but the rotations and the adjustments in game are not there. El Best said, here come the Sixers. Need that energy. Tone Chosen in the building said, terrible. Troy said Harden had to play against the Warriors all those years. Exactly, right? Like we said, oh, look, James Harden had to try to go through the Golden State Warriors year after year. Talk about it. Talk about it. Backyard Bird Podcast channel member said, get Embiid in the game. Get him in the game. Here we go. Listen, there's 266 people in the chat. We in the fourth quarter. We down to the nitty gritty. Do your boy a favor. We need 31 likes. If you look down at your screen, wherever you're watching it, and you realize you can and you didn't like it, hit that button. Hit that like button. Let's see if we can get it to 200 likes. 31 left. Shout out to Mr. Rudy. Mr. R. Pooh in the building with the $5 super chat. Anybody who praises Furkan gonna get a people's elbow. Bang, right? Listen, Furkan had a little baby spark to start the season off, but that junk ran out quick. I gotta agree with Mr. RP in the building with the $5 super chat. Maxey with the floater in buckets. It tried to slip out, but it could not do it. Shooter's touch for the young star. Here comes CP3 on the wing, slowing it down, working against Danny Green. Goes around the McGee screen. Paul lobs it up. Drummond with the denial. Maxey tried to save it, but he couldn't get it done. It's going to be Suns ball with 7 on the shot clock. Once again, shout out to Mr. RP. $5 donation is greatly appreciated. And I got to agree with you in the sense of Furkan shouldn't be allowed to have minutes. Drummond is going to get the steal. Coast to coast. A foul. They're going to call a foul on the Sun. What? That baby push off. CP3, that was a ugly play. Gonna lay it up, no good. Try to sneak through the Sixers defense, couldn't get it done. Danny Green for 3, no good. Drummond on cleanup duty, count the bucket. Count the bucket. Andre Drummond turning garbage into gold, as the once great Zumhofe would say. Peyton losing the ball, regains it, working against Niang. Around the McGee screen, Peyton shot up, and another foul called. Andre Drummond is sick of it. Andre Drummond is sick of the baby ticky-tack calls, as my guy Ness out west would say. Tie ball game. Drummond on cleanup duty, turning garbage into gold, as Zumhofe would say. Daniel said the best play-by-play I've been on here since been on YouTube. Much love. Hey, shout out to you, Daniel. Subscribe if you haven't. If you're a Sixer fan, if you're a Sun fan, and you like the commentary, hey, whenever we play the Suns, hopefully you come through and watch. Shout out to Suns Nation out there. I appreciate y'all. Here we go. First shot was made by Peyton. It's a 1-point lead with 7:56 left of the fourth. We need 11 likes. I need 11 MVPs. Another shot from the free throw line, and it is good. 2-point ball game, 7:50 left. 30 bench points for the Suns, 20 for the Sixers. Maxey around the screen, kicks to Harris. Back to Maxey, 4-3. Oh, in and out. Won't fall for Maxey. Chris Paul got it. Stolen by Drummond. Danny Green pulls for 3. That is in and out too. Peyton flips it across court. Johnson, Bridges, back to Johnson for three. No good. That would have been a hurt piece from the Suns if he made it. When is Embiid getting in the game? Harris driving all the way, high off the glass, count the bucket. Tobias Harris with the runner from the side. Tie ball game as Peyton brings it up. No Booker, no Embiid. When will they hit the court? Peyton driving, laying it up over the bigger Drummond, and a foul. This time it's on McGee. Thank you. Offensive foul on McGee. Let's go. Great defense. Drummond trying to go get the rebound, and McGee over there flailing, slap in the air, gets him in the face. It's Sixers basketball with a tie. I was going to say a 2-point lead. With the game tied. Let's go. 6:57 left. Embiid is back in the game. Curry, Maxey, Embiid, Harris, and who's the other one? Thibault, the starters back in the game. Maxey kicks to Embiid. One-on-one. Double team comes late. Embiid, 1 foot fade away. Can't get it to fall. Nina said, what is Glenn doing? Where's Embiid? Here we go. Booker back in the game for the Suns. Booker going around the Ayton screen. Long two. Foul. What? Matisse picks up the shooting foul. Booker will shoot two. Let me see this replay. Challenge. That's no contact. Coach challenge. Philly Eagles Fly said red and blue in the chat. Scott said, I like Kate. She's still finding her groove, but she got passion for it. Yeah, she definitely got that passion for it. I agree. I just got to quote the late, great Zoom off whenever I get a chance. Marcel Lopez said, Booker still out the game. No, we got 6 minutes and 28 seconds left. Of course, you know Booker is back in the game. He was fouled, supposedly, by Matisse Thybulle. We're going to see if that holds. 4 more likes. We need 4 more likes. 285 in the chat. If you look down and realize you ain't hit it, go ahead and smash that for your boy. Like I said, if you rock with the Sixers, subscribe to the channel. We do these pretty often. We do regular videos and different, we do live streams, videos, and play-by-plays. If you rock with the Sixers, subscribe. But if you just watching the stream, shout out to you, whether you are a Cavs fan, a Utah fan. I don't know what you're doing here, but I hope you're enjoying it. Hit the like button. It's free. It's easy. 202 likes. Appreciate y'all in the chat, whether you rock with the Sixers or you rock with the stream. But it is always Sixers here. But if you win, I give you your props. I just want you to give them back if we win. Scott said CP3 giving Booker them acting lessons, right? My man faded away. Matisse did everything in his power to try to block it and get up out of there. Get up out of there. Nina said these refs sound like they buns. Facts. Daniel said these NBA refs are softer than Charmin. I'm with you. Fire Run said like and subscribe. Where you hiding said let's go. Finish them. Bub said let's go Sixers. Scott said hit that like button. 215 in the chat. 215 likes. Shout out to the 215. Let's see what they say. Coaches challenge. Doc Rivers didn't like the call, as I don't like it either. Let's see what the ruling is. Marcus Bell Dixon, what? Philly Mike on a Tuesday? Listen, I move things around to do this. Plus, I'll be on DJ Eastwood's stream after the game. Here we go. Let's see. I normally try to stream every Sixers game, but I can't do Tuesdays, but I made it here. And Booker still shooting free throws. Pretty Dime, the wordsmith, said, yep. Here we go. Booker at the free throw line. The Wells Fargo crowd is up and it's animated. Here we go. Booker. First shot is up. And it is good. Oh, that's the second shot? Here we go. Maxey bringing the ball up the court. Stopping around the logo. Going to kick it over to Curry. Curry trying to set up the play. Kicks to Embiid. Embiid back to Curry. He goes around. Finds Maxey. Maxey stepping back out. 7 on the shot clock. And they got to reset. Too late in the clock. Maxey got to put it up from 3. Fading away. Won't go. Bad possession for the Sixers. You can't be resetting with 6 seconds left. CP3 walking it up nice and slow. 1-point ball game. Suns lead it. Paul around the 8 and screen finds Bridges. Bridges attacking. Runner, and that is good. One-hand floater from Mikal Bridges, and he's been pretty solid this game for the Suns. And I hate to see it because he was on the Sixers. Curry, pump fake, gives to Embiid. Embiid back to Curry. 2-pointer, won't fall. Seth Curry hasn't made a shot all game. I got to look that. Seth Curry has been ice cold the whole game. Disgusting. CP going to kick to Booker. Wide open 3. That won't fall. He was wide open. Maxey fell. Harris, top of the key, going to go out to the wing. Working against Booker. Too little. Harris gets the foul. Almost gets the and 1. But heads to the free throw line for 2. Much needed free throws here with 5 minutes and 1 second left. Needed to get that and 1. You needed to get that and 1, Tobias. Here we go. Free throws for number 12. He had 13 points in the second. Tobias got 25 points. Make that 26. First free throw up, and it is good. 26 for Busy Bias. Ice Splash said, Seth, what is going on? Katie said, dang, both teams hungry. Facts. Scott said, no way they watched the replay. I hear you, bro. Let's get it. Philly Jackson said, draw them fouls. Get them easy buckets. We back to a 1-point ball game. Maxey playing full court on CP3 as he slowly walks across half court. They're going to kick it over to Crowder. Crowder, CP3, Chris, fade away. No good. Baseline, can't get it. Embiid kicks it over to Harris. Harris brings the ball across court, on the wing, driving, spinning, kicks. Embiid for 3. Bang! Embiid! When you need a bucket, you go to 21. CP3 walking it up, kicks it over to Booker. Booker around the double screen. Matisse all over him. Booker working against Curry now. They get the switch. Ayton, the pick. Booker fouled, and he gets the shot off. Curry with a weird foul, and Booker somehow almost gets that to fall. A fadeaway after being held. That's a weird type shot, but Embiid, when you need the 3, he gets one for you. 2-point ball game, 4 minutes and 9 seconds. Booker first shot up, and it is good for Devin, who is the leading scorer for the Suns with 26. Mikal Bridges with 21. And 10 for Ayton and Paul. Second shot up for Booker, and it is good. Here we go. Here we go. We need some more bangs. Pause. Let's see if we get these threes. Harris on the elbow. Stepping back to the 3. Kicks it to Embiid. Embiid at the free throw line. Working against Crowder. He's going in the paint. Little floater. No good. Can't get the shooter's touch. It rolled on the rim for a little bit. CP3 walking it up nice and slow. Finds Booker. Booker off the double screen, and Matisse Thybulle called for the foul. ran through the CP3 screen, and I don't know if they're in the bonus yet. CP3 with that little, that's not even a screen. You're not even facing him. My man CP3 tighten up. He was scared. He knew Matisse was coming. And we're in the bonus. So now every single ticky-tack, patty-whack, give a dog a bone type foul is going to send the Suns to the free throw line. Shot up, and it is good for CP3. You can talk Phoenix Suns in the chat, just no spamming. Double-double for Chris Paul, 11 points, 11 assists. Make that. No, he misses the second free throw. Crowder with the steal. Paul for 3. 5-point possession. Crowder pickpocketed Harris. Embiid gets the ball in the post. Working against Ayton. Double team comes. Cross court. Curry for 3. Bang! Curry gets out of his slump with a 3. 1-point basketball game. Seth Curry in a huge slump breaks it with a big time 3. Curry is 1 of 9. He literally made one shot, and it was the one we needed. Shout out to Curry for breaking it. Mike the score. What do you mean, Philly Jackson? My bad if I messed it up. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate y'all. 357. If you haven't hit that like button, make sure you hit that like button. Marcus Bell said it's about time, Curry. Peter with the bang. Scott said needed that. Eric said Suns Nation. Rob 350 with the finally. Katarina with the Curry in the chat. Let's go. Michael Magic said, give me that loot. Give me the loot. Snipe that, said Katarina. Hi said, let's go Suns. I Splash said, one Curry brother over the other Curry brother. We ain't going to discuss the important stuff. Smelly Belly with the let's go Knights. Don't know what that means. Philly Jackson said, nah, you call a typo. Here we go. Joel Embiid, the most 30-point and 10 rebound games this season. He leads the league with 17. Actually, Giannis, the Greek freak, is tied with him at 17. 30-point, 10 rebound games. He got 30 and 12 with 3 assists on the side. Here we go. 1-point basketball game. Suns inbound. CP3 going to walk it up. Working against Maxey. Chris, 14 on the shot clock. He's setting up the offense. Finds Book. Book kicks it over to Bridges. Bridges attacking. Stripped by Harris. And a foul. A late foul. Tobias got ball. Let me see that replay. Let me see that replay. Ah. He got the hand. He got the hand. Here we go. Mikal Bridges with 21, 9 of 14. First free throw shot up, and it is good for the X-Sixer. I almost want to cry. Could you imagine Mikal Bridges on the squad? Shout out. Shot up by Bridges. He makes both. He got 23 today. 3-point ball game. Maxey walking it up. 2:57 left of the fourth. Maxey around the Embiid screen. Kicks it back to Embiid. He at the free throw line. Elbow. Kicks. Maxey for 3. Short. Rebounded by Chris. They got numbers. Booker lays it up. And he's going to get the and one. Maxey draws the foul. Booker with ice in his veins. 1-on-1 with Maxey. You got to make, come on, Maxey. You needed to make that 3 ball. Wow, Booker over Maxey. So Maxey with the miss and the foul. A 6-point swing if Booker makes this. And he does. It's a 6-point ball game. 2:43 left for the fourth. Sixers need a big possession here. 11-3 run in the last minute and a half. The Phoenix Suns on a 11-3 run. Curry on the wing, around, kicks to Harris. Harris finds Maxey in the corner. Maxey trying to get back out to reset. 5 seconds. Embiid, he got to put it up. Crossing in the paint, and he's going to slam it down. Embiid will not be denied. The emphatic dunk. He got a 4-point ball game. Sixers need defense. Chris at the logo, looking to give it to Booker. He does. Gives it right back to CP3. Ayton with the screen. Paul, fade away. Buckets. Chris Paul with the long fadeaway over Joel Embiid. 6-point ball game. Embiid, top of the key, kicks it over to Maxey. Maxey finds Harris. He gets it right back. Harris looking to give it to Embiid. The double team's coming right away for Embiid. Now he got the little guy on him. 5 on the clock. Kicks it. Harris, 4-3. Bang! Tobias! Tobias with ice in the veins. He wanted a foul, too. That should have been an and 1-3. 3-point ball game, minute 27. Booker slowing it down, trying to get every second off the clock. The Wells Fargo Center is at the highest. They're all standing. Booker picks up his dribble, goes back door, ball off. Sixers basketball. It's Sixers basketball. Off the foot of Devin Booker. Off the foot of Devin Booker. Here comes Maxey. 1 minute and 8 seconds left. 3-point ball game. He's at the logo. They're going to kick it over to Curry. Curry around the Embiid screen. Not good enough. Embiid gets it right back. 59 seconds. Embiid crossing. Fading away. He's pulled. Fouled. The Suns are not in the bonus. Booker is telling Ayton to calm down, big man. Calm down, big man. Embiid, are they in the bonus? Here we go. Let's get it. This is a close one. Tobias with ice in his veins. Nope, the Sixers will inbound. 51 seconds left. Maxey trying to get it to Embiid. Embiid getting doubled without the ball. Embiid, step back 3. Oh my goodness. It didn't even hit the rim. That was an ugly possession. Come on, Embiid. You got to be smarter than that. I don't know what the shot clock was going down. My bad. Embiid with the steal. 1-on-1 with Chris. Oh, no! He throws it out of bounds. Joel Embiid furious with Curry. I don't know whose fault that was. Curry started to run, stopped. Embiid throws it out of bounds. Embiid with the cookies, though. He got the cookies from CP3. Come on, Curry. Embiid. I don't know if the shot. Somebody let me know in the chat. Was the shot clock down? Is that why Embiid shot that ball? He had to have the shot clock going down. 21 seconds, 3-point ball game. They're going to lob it up to Book. Book around, and he's going to be fouled. 20.1 seconds left. Come on. 2 tries. We had an ugly shot clock type thing, I believe. Wow. 3-point ball game, 20.1 seconds left for the fourth. Booker at the free throw line, 31 points for him, shot up, and it is good. 4-point ball game. Andre Drummond in the game, making sure we get this rebound. Wow. B3N said, I swear if the Sixers add to their streak of losses, I'm actually going to be sad. Booker gets them both. The lead is 5, 20 seconds left. You need a big three here. Man, oh man, oh man. Somebody let me know in the chat, though. I don't think I seen it. Was the shot clock counting down when Embiid fired that three? Because I don't see him stepping back and shooting a fadeaway three for no reason. But then I do believe Curry was stopping Embiid with the turnover. Cowboys for Life said, you're a cool dude. Pablo said it's done. It ain't over till it's over, but I hear you. D-Money said we should have built around. Stop it. That is the dumbest thing I ever heard. A guy who does not even want to play. We boo Joel Embiid, he gets better. You boo Simmons, he cries like a baby back. Bleep. The same guy that didn't want to dunk on little Ice Trey Young, whatever his name is. Shout out to the Suns, 33 for Booker, 23 for Bridges, 32 for Embiid, and 30 for Harris. Not enough. Got to get it done in the fourth. Here we go. Maxey going to inbound the ball. Kick it over to Embiid. Embiid driving. Little fadeaway jump shot. Count the bucket. Embiid with the quick one. Suns look to call a timeout. 3-point ball game. 12.4 seconds left of the game. You got to get a steal. The Phoenix Suns are 43-10. They're the best team in the NBA. Shout out to them. I thought we definitely had a chance with them coming off a back-to-back from West Coast to East Coast, but that is what good teams do. They just play. They just play. And the Suns are the best team in the NBA for a reason. So shout out to the Phoenix Suns. I will be low-key rooting for them in the West. As long as they don't play the Sixers. I like to see young teams do well. They got my guy, Markel Bridges. Shout out to them. Canel Blitz said, my money is, my bad. My money's on Philly. Sucks to lose money on this game, especially if you're not a Philly fan. Katarina said, same here. Ice said, Ice Trey. Gio said, go Suns. Pablo said, come back. Need to get a steal here. 3-point lead, 12.4 seconds left. Crowder will inbound. They're going to throw it all the way backcourt to Book, and he's fouled with 11.4 seconds left. Shout out to my guy, Jersey Boy, with the $5 donation. Greatly appreciate the support, my guy. He said, this game is killing me. Late game execution stinks, as always. Got to clean that up ASAP Rocky. And part of the reason why is because who do we have to have the ball? Who do we shot up for Booker and it's good? Jersey Boy, my bad. I couldn't talk when I was trying to look at the free throw. The ball got to be in Embiid's hand. And yes, Embiid can get it done scoring. But we need a point guard to set Embiid up. And it's not Simmons because he needs to space the field, the court, to set Embiid up. But Jersey Boy, once again, appreciate the super chat. You're right. This game is killing me. To be happy for 3.5 quarters just to see poor execution down the stretch breaks me. Once again, though, shout out to you for the super chat. Mr. Boomstick said, I bet Seth for 10 points. Yeah, he let you down big time. Dude made one shot, a 3. Smelly Belly said, refs on the Sun side. Maybe. Walter said, wait a minute. This looks like it's going to be a nail biter for at least. Yeah, well, it's been a nail biter all game, to be honest. Everyone's late game execution is bad against the Suns. Hey, they're right here. Listen, you can't sleep against the Suns. By no means am I saying, oh, we should know. We played a good game for 3 quarters, but the Suns are good. The Suns are good. I've been giving the Suns props all game. You must just be tuning in. Marcus Bell said 11 of their last 21 points came from the free throw line. That's why you don't want to get in a bonus in the fourth quarter. You do not want to get in the bonus in the fourth quarter. Tasha D said the Suns are a clutch team. If you aren't ahead by at least 20 points in the fourth, the Suns will get you. Maxey going to get the ball from the inbounder. Embiid kicks to Harris. Harris around the screen, laying it up. He's stripped out of bounds. It's going to stay Sixers ball, but there's 2 seconds left. Dude, you had to shoot a three. What are you wasted 8 seconds and didn't shoot a three. Embiid for 3. And the game is over. But what an ugly finish to this. How do you... I don't understand that. You get the ball, waste 8 seconds for a layup? Bro, shoot up a 3. Shout out to Afonso Fuentes with the $4.99 super chat. Greatly appreciate the support and the donation. And I greatly agree with what you got to say. $4.99 banger for Curry killed us today. Yeah. I mean, Curry's first 8 shots. This dude, Seth Curry, who is in trade talks, right? Is it Simmons and Matisse for Harden? Is it Simmons and Curry for Harden? This dude shot his first 8 shots and missed every single one. And one was a give me 2 feet away from the basket. One was a give me 2 feet away from the basket. Alfonso, I agree 100%. Appreciate the support. Curry killed us. You got 30 plus from Embiid, 30 from Harris. But when you play a team as good as the Phoenix Suns, no matter if it's a back-to-back, no matter if they're on the road, they're 21-10 on the road. I mean, all right, yeah, they're 21 and something on the road. They're a good road team. They're a good team overall. The Suns are legit. You're not the best team for no reason. Shout out to Suns Nation up in here. Old Bruce said Curry's a bench player. We turned him into a starter because of Embiid, but he really should be a bench player. If you got Curry coming off the bench, you're in a good spot. But that's what you need to be. Suns are a cute team, but probably just going to lose in the playoff conference finals. Who you got taking the West then? Gio said laughing my butt off thinking they would win. We had a chance. You lost 10 games still. You are beatable. You're a good team, but you're beatable. Walter said, well, it was a good one for 3 quarters. 3.5 quarters. Chris King says, seriously, Philly don't go for Harden, so unreliable. You can do so much better. Who's better than Harden? Philly Jackson said Harden definitely needs to come by tomorrow now. I'm with you. Once again, everybody who rocks Sun Nation, shout out to y'all. Y'all deserve this win. Y'all beat us. Y'all were clutch down the stretch. Flick said the Suns sent from 10-year playoff drought to contenders. Hey, it was a long 10 years, but they round. Championship team last year lost to the Bucks. I was rooting for them, but now back-to-back years looking to be the best. Thanks for the feed, said EJ. A shout out to you for tuning in. RBK said now everyone is turning on Curry. No. Look, I'm not turning on Curry. I've always said if Seth Curry is your 6th man, you're exactly where you need to be, right? Listen, Curry is a starter because Joel Embiid is that good and commands that much of a double team. I've said multiple times that Curry has upped his game in a sense that he now scores off dribbling, right? He used to be a catch and shoot guy. He can put the ball on the floor and get buckets. However, when he was with the Mavericks, he came off the bench. When he's with the Blazers, he came off the bench. Why? Because that's where he's gotten better since he's been on them teams. No doubt about it. But if he comes off your bench, you're right where you need to be. It just is what it is. But now this is 2 times in the last 5 games where he went scoreless for 3.5 quarters. I think he was 0 for 9 2 or 3 games ago. Oh, the Memphis Grizzly game, he was 0 for 9, and then he was 0 for 8. Shooters are going to turn it around. They're going to go high and low. I'm not off him, but when somebody says he's not a starter, we made him a starter because we traded him for Josh Richardson, which is what we needed at the time. So I'm not turning on Curry. But here's the thing. There's 2 untouchable players if we're talking James Harden. Maxey for the future and Embiid. Do I want to give up Thibault? Not really, but I will. Do I want to give up Curry? Not really, but I will. Shout out to E. Jake with the $4.99 super chat. E. Jake 2124. Appreciate you for tuning in. Appreciate you for the support. And hopefully you have a good night. Sun Nation fan. You're coming off a dub, so you probably will have the good night. Appreciate you for tuning in, though. Daniel said, hell of a game, Philly. Much respect. Hey, shout out to all the Sun fans. Y'all deserve it. But it would be a beautiful series if somehow the Sixers go ahead and get James Harden, and somehow we could do this in July or June. That'd be lovely. Imagine a Sixers-Sun championship. I get the Sun fans to come chill with us for 7 games if it goes a distance. But we need James Harden. I don't think our bench, I don't think we got the pieces to go without a move. We need a move. We're going to talk for about 5 more minutes, 10 more minutes. Normally, I stay on to talk about the game for about 15 to 20 minutes, but I'm going to be live with DJ Eastwood, so we're going to be talking about the game there. So let's talk for a little bit. Shout out to EJ one more time. Underwear only said good game. Appreciate it. Flick said, I got Suns and Warriors in the Western Conference Finals. That makes sense. Miguel said Harden, please. I mean, is Harden in Philly? No, not yet. The Nest Out West said, please come by to my channel and post game reaction and call in at 9:45. You doing a Sixer one? The Philly Foothills? Never play with the Suns. Hey, it is what it is. Hey, with that being said, I'm gonna cut this on even a little more shorter because I'm going to jump on DJ Eastwood's stream. Probably should have caught and shot at 12 seconds. Facts. It should have been, look, there's no way you go from 11.4 seconds to 2.5 seconds and then you fumble the ball out of bounds because you were going to lay it up. No. With that being said, I go by Philly Mike. This is the Philly Talk Podcast. If you haven't hit the like button, hit it. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We'll be back talking Sixers videos, rumors, news, and live streams. Until next time, y'all know what time it is. We are out. Peace.
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking Sixers in the Bird Gang, that's I like. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, you know we showing up and we gon' fight. You see we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we scream and fly, Eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah.